Hey, uh, let's play Binding of Isaac, cause yeah, I don't know, I don't know, well, I don't know, what else am I gonna do? I'm playing as Judas, cause I don't know, I like him. Yeah, I don't have most of his marks. Why am I an idiot? Okay, I'm playing Binding of Isaac now. So yeah, you might be wondering, hey, why are you playing Binding of Isaac? There's a lot of other things you should be doing. I fucking hate this game. Anyway. Well, you see, there's a very simple answer for that, and the answer is that I can't really do the things I wanted to do anymore. You see, the Pikmin 251 playthrough, is not going to work anymore, because I guess my computer decided it did not like recording Pikmin footage anymore, so it decided to not do that. And now, yeah, it doesn't work. So I can't record my Pikmin 251 footage. So that means, ooh, this is a good item. So that means that playthrough is going to be on hiatus until further notice. And yeah, and then I was working on another video that I got bored with it. It turned out not to be as interesting as I thought it was. I'm not going to tell you what it is, of course, because, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll get to it eventually and it'll be like, whoa, this actually gets super interesting towards the end. You know, because it was kind of interesting in the beginning, but then once you just get past the little first part, it's like, yeah, okay, this is really easy and it's really boring. It was going to be another challenge video, I'll tell you that. And it was, oh yeah, this is super easy and super boring and not really that interesting. And this is kind of, and now that I think about it, this whole idea is kind of stupid. So yeah, and I got bored of it. So we're not gonna do that. What? He does 1 heart of damage? What the fuck? Ah! I was expecting it to get hit once, but twice? Come on. Well, I mean, I only got hit once, but I was expecting to get hit once and not die because, you know, usually when you get hit, it only takes half a heart. But sure, whatever. Surprise! That should be the subtitle of this game. Surprise! And Halo, I don't know about Halo. We'll try it. I don't know. I'm really bad at coordinating with other people. You know, I had other videos. I had a Minecraft video with me and Sean and Alex, but the computer didn't feel like recording that either. Which is good, honestly, because I spent about 45 minutes in the Nether wandering around looking for another fortress because those bastards wouldn't tell me where the fucking Nether fortress was because they're assholes. We were doing it on the same seed just because we thought that would be fun. But I guess it doesn't matter now. I do still have that footage, but it was really bad. It was really low quality. And yeah, well, and Sean won, so we will never speak of it ever again because I hate Sean, and the very prospect that he did anything better than me is a very, very bad one that I want to shut up forever. Okay, now with all the preamble done, what am I playing? What am I doing here? What even is this? Why is he wearing a fez, huh? Why don't you explain that? Well, you know I'm bad at explaining how games work, so I'm just gonna ramble on for a little bit, and hopefully it'll make sense to you eventually. Okay, this is The Binding of Isaac. It's a pretty fun game. I don't know. It's a pretty fun game where you have to shoot people. You shoot people with your tears. I don't want to go into the full backstory. I don't want to go into the lore or anything. But basically the story is God told Isaac's mom that Isaac's mom has to kill Isaac. And so Isaac's mom tries to kill Isaac, and then Isaac runs away by going into a cellar in the that was hidden under his carpet or something like that. And he's crying a lot because his mother just tried to murder him, which would be a very traumatic experience for most children, I believe. Also, his mother stole all of his clothes from him. That's why he is indeed naked, except for the little fez. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not Isaac. This is Judas. See, Judas and Isaac are two very different people. That's why, see, because Judas has a fez. You see? Do you understand the difference between the two now? Because you see, Isaac doesn't have a fez, so that's what makes the difference. Yeah, but anyway, so all the floors are randomly generated. So yeah, so it's a dungeon crawler, and all the floors are randomly generated, just like most dungeon crawlers. Well, actually, not all dungeon crawlers are randomly generated. The main other dungeon crawler I think of is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which is randomly generated, but I know there are other dungeon crawlers where floors are not randomly generated, such as you know, I'm thinking of one that people play. Oh, I need a key for the trigger. Yeah, I guess I'll comment on that. Every floor, there are two rooms you want to look out for. The two big rooms. There is a treasure floor, and there's a boss floor. In order to go to the next floor, you have to beat the boss. And the treasure room is optional, but it has good shit like this. I believe this is Technology 0. Yeah, so what this does... So yeah, every time you get an item, it'll change your sprite a little bit, you know, which is neat. And then it'll give you a little effect. Like, see, now there's a little electric beams going through that connect my tiers, and that'll do some extra damage. And that's pretty neat. There's some like a shit ton of items, and they added more in Repentance, but I don't have Repentance because it's not on Switch yet, and I don't feel like buying all. I don't feel like spending. What would it be? It'd probably be a full $60, honestly, with all the DLC on the PC version. Also, it probably wouldn't run very well because I have a Mac. It might not even be supported on Mac, because most things are not, because nobody uses Macs. I have learned. Okay, so yeah, so that was the boss. Every time you beat the boss, you get an item, just like a treasure room. Mom's coin purse. Wow, that doesn't really buff you in any way, but it does give you a bunch of pills. Oh, that's a good one, because the flies will block projectiles. That one will show you different rooms. That one will make things fight for you. You see, they all have different things, and you don't really know until you eat the pill. Some of them are bad, so if you go willy-nilly, then you're gonna experience some negative effects, just like most drugs. Okay, so we have moved on to the next. This is like the next world. Every 2 floors is a separate world, kind of, because we started out in the basement, now we're in the cave. Of course, there are different versions of each world. So you can either start in the basement, or you could go to the... You start in the basement, or you can start in the burning basement. And then for this world, there's the flooded caves, which are really annoying. And... Well, I guess we'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and see what the other worlds may hold. Okay, now... Okay, yeah, so all the rooms are randomly generated. That means the loot is also randomly generated. You get loot from rooms sometimes. So keys will unlock doors. Every treasure room past the first... for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm not really good at this game, if you couldn't tell. But, you know, you just gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and, you know, keep going, because that's what Jeebus would want or something. I don't know. I never read the Bible. But, you know, I'm talking about it like I know something, and that's really good enough these days. What did I want to say? I want to say something. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, so you see how this treasure room doesn't have a lock on it? Every first floor treasure room will not have a lock. You know, just to get yourself started, I guess, because sometimes you don't get a key on the first floor. Oh, I forget what this one does. See, you see, there's a lot of memorization. You gotta remember what items do what, because they're randomly generated. So see here, I could either take this item, or I could risk it all for what is to come. This little re thing. Woo! That's pretty good. Okay, so what this does is if you stand still, you become completely indestructible. So nothing will do damage to you. And if you get the right setup, you basically automatically win if you get an item that attacks things for you, and there are a couple of those, then you essentially guarantee victory, because if you just stand still, nothing can hurt you. How did he do a full heart of damage? Was he big? I was barely paying attention. I was trying to list off ways Nod Leaf was good. Well, guess it doesn't fucking matter now. You know what? Okay. So, yeah, there's another thing. There's also curses, and I fucking hate them, because sometimes they're just like, oh, haha, you can't see your health bar anymore. Go fuck yourself, which is annoying. Well, actually, I don't mind this one. This is Curse of the Labyrinth. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 curses. Curse of the Labyrinth, I don't mind. Basically, it just combines 2 floors into 1 floor. So you're basically playing 2 floors. There's 2 treasure rooms, and there's 2 bosses in this one super floor. God fucking damn it! The treasure room, well, at least now you can see the burning basement. And you see, now I have Curse of the Maze. Curse of the Maze is annoying, and it doesn't add anything valuable to the game. Sometimes it'll just, when you go through a room, it'll be, like, you'll probably see it. The game will just decide, actually, no, you're not going to the room you wanted to go. You're going to some random fuck-off town. See? It just skipped me ahead a room for no reason. Which, I mean... What's the challenge there? What does that add? Why? I could barely even see that little dickhead. At least it didn't hit me. I would have been hella pissed. But, yeah, what does that add? Why? Also, here's a little fuck you. The treasure in the treasure room is blocked off by spikes and shit. And I only have 1 heart. Yeah, see, so yeah, real good game design, guys. Now I have to walk through the room again. Wow, how exciting. How fun, how challenging. Except, no, it's not. It's just stupid. Yeah, I think the curses are more annoying than anything. I don't really mind. I wouldn't mind it if they change how you play a floor. You know, that adds variety. That's cool. You know, like the Curse of the Maze, where it's like, oh, you know, to break up the pace of the game, we're going to put 2 floors into 1 super big floor. You know, that's cool. I like that idea. That's a fun idea. It changes how you play the game in an interesting way. And then here it's like, yeah, sometimes you're just going to have to walk through a room again, and sometimes you're going to have to waste time walking through a bunch of different rooms. So, good luck with that, and that's not very fun. No, I fucking hate this game. Okay, so what you gotta do, okay, so what you want to do is you want to kill him very quickly, because he will start, yeah, he does that, basically. He will throw his head at you, and that will turn into enemies, and if you give him the chance, he will spawn about 15 fucktillion of those, so you better watch it, alright? Kill him quick. He doesn't have too much health, you know, which is a nice balancing thing, but... You definitely don't want that guy first. You want another boss first. You want like Monstro or something. I don't think I fought Monstro yet, but I probably will eventually because he's a pretty fun boss. I also hate these spiders. These spiders are annoying because sometimes they will just run into you and there's not too much you can do about it. Same thing with these. See, look at how far they jump. It's not, especially in a room like this where you have to, you're forced into these narrow corridors and there's not really a lot you can do to avoid them. It's that their movements are so erratic and fast that you can't really respond when you're put in a situation like that. I don't really have anything to say about these guys. They pretty much just died. There are different versions of these. Sometimes they'll spit flies. Sometimes they'll do crazy shit. Sometimes they'll chase after you. You know, the ones with the bombs in their heads will blow up if they get close. So you gotta, like, go fast and shit. Which, you know, that's nice. I like that. That's neat. The spiders aren't as bad as the jumping spiders, like the little tiny ones that walk around. These guys can be a little annoying, but, you know, it's like, you know, you gotta attack when they attack. I keep saying like, I'm trying to not do that lately. At least on recording, I don't really worry about that when I'm talking to a normal human being, because they don't really care about that. I would assume. No one's told me, hey, you say like so much that's annoying. Which, you know, I would assume somebody would. If somebody felt that way, they probably wouldn't tell me, because that would be a weird thing to tell someone. Be like, hey, can you stop? You say like so much that's annoying. Go fuck yourself. Well, obviously they wouldn't say that, but they would probably feel like they're saying it. If you understand what I'm saying, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. These guys are dangerous. The red guys. Well, they're supposed to be red. That one was more of a black color. That's because he explodes. Oh, this is actually an interesting room. It's like you gotta kill... I said it again. You gotta kill the... like... The red guy will come after you, and then the black one will start spawning enemies. And so you have to choose... Oh, fuck. So you have to choose, should I focus on the spawner and stop the spiders from spawning, or should I focus on the guy trying to kill me? That's pretty good design. I do enjoy that. There's a lot of rooms like that in this game. I think overall this game is well designed. I know I've brought up a few problems I have with the game already, but you know, it's still a fun game. I think there are some flawed parts about it, but I think there are bad parts in literally every game ever. So. Stigmata, yeah, HP damage up, woo! The other one was just a fly, would follow you around, and if you get, it was basically like the pretty fly where it would block projectiles, but if you get hit, it will also attack enemies for you. It'll just run into them and do touch damage. It actually does kind of a lot of damage, but I didn't feel like going through all that shit to get it, and I would rather just have a straight buff, honestly. Because getting hit with Judas is not very good. Oh, I guess I should explain that all the characters have different stats. You know, Judas he's your attacker. He has very low health, but he has very high attack. He actually gets a damage multiplier. He gets a damage multiplier of, I think it's 1.5. Okay, this guy can be a bit annoying, but he doesn't have too much health. I do like that they do that, where most of the more annoying bosses will have less health. Especially this one, because you don't get too much of a chance to attack him, so it's like, yeah, okay. So you can't, yeah, okay, you can't attack him as much, so he has less health. So you're not spending so overly long on the same boss fight, because this is a pretty fast-paced game. That's what I like about it. You're constantly moving from room to room and getting new upgrades and shit. I think that's what a lot of people like about roguelikes like these, is that I said like so many times I thought I was using it unnecessarily, but not really. I suppose I could say, I think that's why people enjoy roguelikes similar to this, because you're always getting new equipment and shit. And it's just, okay, now I have this, I have an entirely new play style. You know, this matched up with this, and this. And you're forced to play with multiple different styles instead of just choosing one, like an RPG. Oh, what happened there? Ooh, ooh, ooh! I think this one makes hearts spawn more often, which is very good for little Judas here, because he needs those hearts. It'd be better if I was playing as like Magdalene or something, if I get Dark Bum, that would be really cool. But enough me rambling on about things I haven't explained, and probably will not explain, at least in this video. If this video gets made and something disastrous doesn't happen, which I hope will not happen. And probably won't. Oh yeah, okay. This is the flooded basement I forgot to mention. This place is really annoying because there's a lot of projectiles. There's a lot of really annoying enemies here. That explode into projectiles, or spawn enemies that explode into projectiles. This room isn't so bad, but I do hate those little, the big shit guys. Or I suppose they're medium shit guys, but there are bigger shit guys. Ooh, ah, I'm torn. I'll take the Book of the Whale. What this does? Okay, I guess I haven't explained active items. Active items they're in the top left. You can see them at all times. And ooh, Bone Heart, let's go! Rattle, 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 rattle. Active items are in the top left of the screen at all times. And you see that little green bar next to them? That's the charge. So what that means is every time you complete a room, you will fill up 1 bar of your charge meter. And once it's full, you can use the item. And what the Book of Belial does is that it'll increase your strength and you'll be able to deal more damage. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, this is one thing I don't like about some of the later game bosses in this game. Some of the later bosses in this game. Sometimes they'll fire these lasers. They're called brimstone lasers because you can actually use them yourself if you get an item which is called brimstone, which is pretty rare, but it's still pretty nice. They're called brimstone lasers. Whatever, the important part is enemies will use them, and oftentimes you won't be given a lot of warning, or it'll come from off screen. I call them surprise brimstone lasers, and every time I get hit by them I yell surprise, like I did earlier. I yell surprise a lot because that's what it feels like. It's like, surprise, you get hit, go fuck yourself, surprise. I do a lot of weird things when I'm angry. Please don't ask. Oh God, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, active items. So yeah, see, I'm gonna beat the room and if you look at the top left, I'm gonna be able to use my Book of Belial. Yeah, see, it just went. What's this? Okay. Moving right along. Oh yeah, there's a chance, you get bigger rooms like this, a 4x4, and that'll actually, I think it'll give you 2 charges instead of 1. Let's see. Yeah, a room like this will give you 2 charges, I'm pretty sure. And then that also applies for the L-shaped rooms or the J-shaped rooms, whatever. Yeah, 2 charges. And then for the L-shaped rooms or J-shaped rooms, or 3 in 1, you still get 2 for those. And then there's some elongated I-shaped rooms. I'm just going off what they call Tetris pieces. Or should I say Tetraminos? Because that's what they're... Ooh! Okay, yeah, so sometimes a penny will spawn and it will, like, shine a green color. If you pick that up, you get +1 to your luck stat, which makes better items appear, as you could probably surmise. I think it also... if there's some items where there's a chance that their effects will activate under certain circumstances, so like I know there's an item where sometimes if you get hit you'll regain health or something like that. Having more luck means that'll happen more often. So more often when you get hit you'll no, it's when you get hit you neglect damage. So if you have a higher luck, you'll negate damage more often. And sometimes sometimes the item will give you fire tears sometimes, or psychic or homing tears sometimes. So those items are kind of lame because you get items like Pyromaniac, or I forget what this item is called, where it's okay, you have it all your tears are like that. So it kind of feels like a rip-off when you get one of those, but sometimes they'll up your stats too, so it's kind of balanced. I don't know, I usually like the permanently altering ones better. Okay, these right here, these guys and the skull guys from the last room, these are called hosts. I fucking hate these guys. But, okay, the red ones aren't so bad because you can attack them whenever, but the white ones, they're basically the Mets from Mega Man. You can only attack them when they attack you. Oh, also, another thing I should touch upon, this is another curse. Curse of the Blind. You can't see what items you get. Really cool challenge there, guys. Oh no, this is Pyramid. This one's Pyramid. I forget what the other one was called. Whatever, the point is I don't fucking care. Oh, actually, we can show off a shop. Look at this, look at this shop. Look at that dead guy. I'm gonna blow him up with this bomb I just accidentally bought. Yay! It pays for itself. What is this? More sacks! Let's go! There's also a secret room. Give me a magic mushroom. Oh, man. Yeah, when you blow up the mushroom, sometimes the magic mushroom from the super mushroom from Mario will appear, and it'll give you some some good stats and a damage multiplier. No, fuck that shit. Yeah, some of the pills are just like, haha, now the screen's doing that. Haha. That's neat. And sometimes they're really fucking dumb. Like there's this one where you shoot, instead of shooting straight, you shoot at alternating 45-degree angles to where you want to shoot. So that's really annoying. I hate that one, but it's only temporary, so yeah. Yeah, but this is another example of a curse where it's like, okay, I mean, cool. I was probably gonna take the item regardless. There's very few items in this game that I actively avoid because most of the time it's just, okay, I'm not gonna do any better than this unless there's a random oh yeah, and these ones can fucking move. Thank God it's the red ones. I'm surprised I'm seeing so many red ones. They're usually pretty rare. I'm saying thank God, but I'm still getting my ass bombarded because there's 8 fucktillion of them, so yeah. Oh! Oh yeah, Pyromaniac. The item I got in the last treasure room. It makes you immune to bombs. Actually, you'll heal when you get exploded, which is cool, so you can basically store your health in the bombs you got, and I have 8. So, that's nice. That's nice. And I'm gonna try and get magic mushroom things. Dang it. It's a really good item. Okay, this boss. I used to hate this boss. I don't anymore. Well, I'm being an idiot and walking right into the creep, not using my Book of Belial. Yeah, that red stuff on the ground, it's called creep. If you touch it, you take damage. Pretty simple. Usually this boss fight is pretty simple, but I cannot seem to dodge this stupid shit. Yeah, really, if you just move when he tucks his head in, you should be fine every time. I don't know why. Look, it's not hard. He does have a lot of health, so you gotta watch out for that, and sometimes he'll spawn enemies, so you gotta be careful with that. Oh yeah, this one just increases your range. You get some spiffy heals. And we had a devil room. Oh, great, this guy, I love this guy. I want to explain what these rooms do, but no. Surprise! Right there. Yeah, and then it's like, okay, so how the fuck am I supposed to know where the beams are going to be? Are they going to be diagonal? Are they going to be at a 45 angle, or are they going to be right in my face? Huh? You don't know. You just don't know, and you barely have any time to react, so fuck it. I hate them. I hate the surprise brimstone lasers. But hey, at least when you beat him, you get a lump of coal. Isn't that awesome? It increases the damage the further away you are from an enemy, so yeah. It's not really, I guess it's helpful. I don't really know the damage values of it. I don't know how much it increases your damage or whatever. Personally, I don't really care because it's probably not a lot. This is an arcade. There's gambling in here. You can gamble if you want. But more importantly, you can blow up the machines and get free shit. 2 hearts that I don't need. There's a donation machine. If you put money in it, the donation machine stays at the same number through all the runs. Like, I said that word again. So basically, it'll store all your money, and once you get it, and you'll get prizes based on, you'll get unlocks. You'll unlock things the more money you put into it. You can unlock a new mode, right? I think. Yeah, you can get upgrades for stores. You can get all kinds of shit. Yeah, you'll unlock a new game mode, I think. It's called Greedier Mode. No, it's called Greed Mode. And then Greedier Mode is the harder version of that. Greed Mode is fun. Greedier Mode is really fucking annoying and stupid. And there's a super secret final boss of Greed Mode. Of Greedier Mode and Greed Mode. It's weird. I'll explain it. I'll try and show off Greed Mode and Greedier Mode. And then I'll try to explain what I mean, because it's kind of complicated. Oh, look at that! I can't see my health bar! Epic! That's a really good challenge. I guess it doesn't... I don't know. I just think it's annoying. Oh yeah, if those hands catch you, they'll take you to the start of the room. It's kind of like... Oh, a dime! That's 10 cents, baby! The hands will take you to the start of the floor, not the start of the room. I don't really know what these rooms do. That's good. Oh. Huh. Okay. Ipecac? No, that's chemical peel. Oh shit. Okay. It changed all my items around. Do I have the leech? Oh, I have the leech. Okay, it changed all my items around apparently. I don't think it changed my stats, though. Oh, this is actually I have the item I was talking about earlier. It's called Mask of Infamy. The item where sometimes it'll deflect hits. I also have this leech that'll attack things for me and sometimes give me health. Yeah, he's trying. There he goes. He's doing some damage. Yeah, these guys will leave black creep. There's a bunch of different colors of creep, and most of them do different things. Well, actually, no. I think most of them actually do the same thing, but the black creep is special. It slows you down. So the black creep will slow you down. So you gotta be careful of that. I want to see him kill that guy. Yeah, woo! Good job. Yeah, he's what this little guy's what's called a familiar. All right, we'll be saving that for last. I'll show you why, if I survive, which I might not, because I took like 5 hits in that room. Oh boy. Okay. So we got red creep, and we got these stone guys who are invincible. You can't kill them, but they will stop firing at you once the room's done. Yeah, they'll like go to sleep. So yeah, that's cool. I think that's a cool idea for an enemy. Oh, these red fires, careful. They will shoot things at you. And these little red things just kind of hang out and wait for you to kill them. You know, they're pretty chill. Oh, this is a boss that we didn't fight. I think it's called the Hollow. But everyone just calls him Diagonal Larry. And he'll bounce around and shit. He's like he's like the old DVD logo. I don't know if anyone still uses DVD anymore because streaming is a thing, and you know it's a lot easier to have everything in one place. But you know, back then we had back in my day. It's weird to say that. I'm sure most people remember. I'm sure most people know what I'm talking about when I say the DVD bouncing logo, and everyone would always wait for it to hit the corner, but it never did. You know what I'm talking about. I wonder if it actually, if anyone's ever seen it hit the corner. Probably. I don't know. Is it possible for it to hit the corner? Probably. I don't know why anyone would put that much thought into a buffer logo, a buffer screen. I don't really know what it's called. What you would call it. An idle screen. That's probably an apt description. Whatever. The point is, okay, these guys are bonies. I like them because they're skeletons, and they're called bonies, and I think that's hilarious. The black ones will explode, and they also throw 3 bones at you in quick succession, while the white ones will only throw 1 at you. Also, there's a bone character that I would be playing as, but I already 100%ed them. Oh, see right there, I just negated damage. See, I flashed white and I knocked back a bit. I negated the damage. I didn't take any damage for that hit. Ooh. Yeah, these cards do different shit either. You can hold on to them and use them whenever you feel like it, and they all do different things. But unlike the pills, they always do the same thing. You're not told what they do, you just kind of have to memorize it, kind of like the treasure room items and stuff. But yeah, you know, they can be very helpful. Oh, I lost my Book of Belial? Bullshit! 2 of clubs. This one will multiply your bombs? Yeah, by 2. And then if you don't have any, I think it just gives you 2 bombs. This is Tabby's head. It does that. Which is nice. It's the head of a dead cat. I don't know whose cat it was. It might have been Isaac's. But Isaac had a cat named Guppy, and Guppy actually gets acknowledged multiple times. So I know Guppy is real. I don't know if Tabby's real. Tabby might not be real, guys. I don't know. I don't know, maybe Isaac doesn't really remember Tabby, and well, if I get into that, I have to get into like the lore of this game. I don't know, not lore, but the story, I guess. I don't know. Game story's weird. Basically, all you need to know is that everything that's happening right now isn't actually happening. This is all just in Isaac's head, and he's basically sad because his parents got divorced, and he blames himself, and he's really sad about it. That will probably become more evident if I get to one of the endings, which I probably won't. because talking and playing is hard. I think this guy's called Brownie. This is a different version of the boss. Usually he doesn't spew black creep everywhere. Yeah, you can see even broken the little guys. Oh, I survived! I can go grab my Eternity Heart. Let's go. I get to show you what the Eternity Heart is, what it does. Oh, I still got alive. I thought that was my leech for a second. Oh, today's the greatest day ever! Okay. Oh my god, 2 Eternity Hearts. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter for my purposes, but... The Untainted Game... Whoa! Fancy! I don't think I've ever gotten this item before. Okay, now. What you always want to do in these angel rooms is you want to place a bomb right there, and then wait for it to blow up, and then this guy, and then he'll get mad at you, and then you just kill him. You have to kill him. Don't forget to kill him. It's very important to kill him. I think his name's Gabriel. I don't know. Oh, keepy swan! So yeah, basically, every time you get... I guess I should explain the angel room, devil room system. So... Every time you... that's not true. If you look at the left side of the screen, you'll see a bunch of stats. And at the bottom, you'll see 2 icons. You'll see the upside down cross. And you'll see the normal right side up cross. Oh yeah, also that's the Eternity Heart. Whenever you get 2 pieces, you will gain an extra permanent hit point. And but the thing is, if you only grab 1 Eternity Heart and you finish the floor, you get the extra heart anyway. So that's why I was saving that Eternity Heart for later, because if you get hit, you lose it. So I wanted to save that until I beat the floor. That's always what you want to do with the Eternal Hearts, I think they're actually called. But the Angel Room, Devil Room system. Oh boy. Okay, I'm dropping things. Yeah, you can see it says 33.75. I'm not too sure how it works. I think it depends on how long it's been since you've gotten an Angel or Devil Room. But every time you get hit, you're going to lose some percentage on your Devil Room. And contrary to what the 2 separate bars may lead you to believe, you cannot get an Angel Room unless you get that 33.75% chance of getting a Devil Room. Let me explain. So, whenever you get a Devil Room, so if you get a 100%, okay. Let me think of a way to explain this before I open my mouth and start yapping, and hopefully kill these guys too. When you, okay, let's say you have a 100% chance of getting a Devil Room, and a 50% chance of getting an Angel Room in the stat bar, in the stat spreadsheet, whatever you want to call it. And then you beat the boss, and your stats are still 150. You will get, if you did that 100 times, you would get an Angel Room you would get an Angel Room 50% of the time. And then you would get a Devil Room 50% of the time. But if you had, let's say, a 50% chance of getting a Devil Room and a 100% chance of getting an Angel Room, what would happen is 50% of the time, you wouldn't get anything. You would get no rooms. But you would get but the other 50 times you would get an Angel Room you would get an Angel Room. That's because first it checks for Devil Room, and then if you get a Devil Room, it'll roll for an Angel Room. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think I did a good job. And I think you understand. So you have to get a Devil Room in order to get an Angel Room. So you're going to see a lot more Devil Rooms than Angel Rooms. But Angel Rooms are a lot better because because there's no surprise bosses or dumb shit like that as you saw. And you just get free shit. And it's really good shit. You get really good free shit. And when you kill the angels and you take their piece of the key, then you increase your chance of getting an angel. So it's a win-win-win. Win-win-win-win-win. The angel dies, which is a win for them because fuck them. And you get an extra chance at an angel. And you also get the chance of fighting one of the bosses, because you need both key pieces in order to fight one of the bosses. It's complicated. I'll explain it if I do another part in this. I don't plan on making this a Let's Play, because this is a long game. Yeah, there's like a bunch of shit and shit. You know what I mean? But the important part is angel rooms and devil rooms are hard to talk about, and I'm getting really short of breath. Oh, and I still want to play 3D mode. And I'm not even... Oh, look at that! Speed of the Devil. That's an entrance to the next world, but I want to... Oh, God! Tiny guy! Oh, my God! It's like goddamn baby zombies in Minecraft. The most dangerous enemies in Minecraft. Oh, this guy's name's... I think his name's Chub. Little Chub, I think. And he'll charge at you and stuff. He's like the little chubs. I mean the normal chubs. Whatever, I don't really care. No! See? Yeah, that'll lower your speed. Yeah, there's stats in this game. If you look on the left, you can see all of them. From top to bottom, it's speed, range, fire rate. I don't know what the fourth one is. It's speed, range, fire rate. I think bullet height, maybe. Attack, strength, luck, devil room chance, angel room chance. I think they all speak for themselves. Except for fire rate. Fire rate, the lower it is, the faster you shoot, so a lower fire rate is better. I guess that's the only thing I would have to explain on that. Ah, for God fucking damn. Oh, you might have noticed that I haven't been losing Devil Room chance when I got hit, even though I said that you would. That's because I got that bone heart. So I'll only lose the percentage for Devil Room when I lose my bone heart. So I have to get hit 3 times without healing, basically. Alright, this is Mom. This is Mother. This is Mom. This is a boss. This is a boss you will fight every single time. She is always the boss of Catacombs. Oh, let's go get another Devil Room. And if you beat her in under 20 minutes, which it's already been half an hour, then you'll fight a boss. You'll be able to fight a boss rush, which is a achievement mark. It's the star in the top right. And then she'll also always drop. Once you get to a certain point in the game, she'll always drop 2 items. The Polaroid and the negative, and I want to grab the Polaroid because it unlocks a boss that I need to kill for the mark. And I'm pretty sure the Polaroids is always on the left. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the Polaroids are always on the left, the negative's always on the right. And they'll unlock 2 worlds after the womb, which we're about to go to. Also, these blue fires have soul hearts a lot of times. There's a lot of little things about this game, and I've basically been talking non-stop for like 40 minutes. So this is going to be a fun video to edit. No, what's this? Skeleton. I forget what that does. I think it'll like slow down time whenever you get hit. It does some whenever you get hit, I'm pretty sure. It's not one of the best. I would have preferred... I don't know. I would have preferred Holy Grail or something. My personal favorite is probably Angelic Prism, which is really cool. But I will explain that if I get it, which I probably won't. Because I don't think you can get any Devil Room or Angel Rooms after this world, which is the womb. Oh, actually I can fight Mega Satan, which I haven't done. Let's go. I probably win too. Telepills! Oh, look at that! Surprise! This is actually a nice surprise, but I did leave I did have to abandon my card, which was Justice, which probably won't be needing anymore, honestly, but still. Shame is to think what could have been. And there's no treasure rooms in the womb. Once you get past the catacombs, there's no more treasure rooms, so I guess I'm not too mad, but you still get an item for beating the boss. That's a little annoying. And that right there is probably one of the worst pills, amnesia. You see that? I can't see my map anymore. There's no map. Even though it should only delete what I've made, but no, it also prevents you from making further things, which is epic. That's not what amnesia does, but hey, I'm not a game designer, so whatever. I'm also not a brain... I'm not a brain guy. I think you could tell by my vocabulary. So yeah, now that we're in the womb, there's this overlay on the screen, and on the Switch version, something really annoying will happen if the game tries to display 2 overlays at the same time. Because there's some items where there's these, it always happens with the poop bombs. You can unlock poop bombs, and basically you'll plop down a little turd that'll explode. And it'll damage everything in the room with its pungent smell, I guess. And there'll be an overlay on the screen. And if you use those poop bombs while you're in the womb, the game fucking chugs at, like, PowerPoint presentation levels. Like, unplayable levels. I'm not kidding. I don't know. It's very bad. I'll try and put some footage up. I might have some footage in my Switch camera, audio files, you know, the storage. I can't think. Oh, okay, these enemies are actually kind of interesting. This enemy's kind of actually interesting. He's a mimic. He'll copy your every move. He'll shoot where you shoot. Well, he'll shoot like he'll mirror you, I should say. So you gotta be smart. And sometimes he's shooting up for some reason. I don't think he's supposed to do that. Yeah, so now coins are basically worthless. You can't really do anything with the coins. Sometimes you'll find a beggar who you can give coins to for items, which is nice. Sometimes I think you can find an arcade in the womb. I'm not sure. You can't find shops. There's no shops. There's no treasure rooms. Oh, also, everything does a full heart of damage now. So even the little projectiles, which used to do half a heart, they do a full heart now. Which, you know, I think, you know, that's cool. I think that's a fun way. That's a pretty natural, pretty acceptable, you know, it increases the challenge without pushing it too far. Oh, and those little guys are tricky because when you hit them, they'll shoot. Oh, these are boom flies. They go boom. They're annoying. Especially when you have low range. When am I gonna re-roll? What the fuck do you want me to re-roll? Oh yeah, also whenever you kill the shop guys, you get increased devil room chance. You get a plus 5% boost to your devil room, which is cool. I like that a lot. That's neat. That's just a neat little thing. Oh, look, there's an arcade. Oh, these yellow things are different from the red things, and they'll actually attack you if you get close, but I don't have to worry about that because I'm a god. Let's do some gambling. These are references to something, I think. I don't know. We will all die one day time. What is this? It emanates purity. I guess I'll take it. Go outside, X mark Wang. Get a baby Peter seed, it will cheer you up. Have you seen Sura the exit, Surya? Look to Aluna. To Aluna? Follow the cat in the cult. What the fuck? I've never actually read these. Holy shit, what the fuck? What the fuck are these? Your soul is the wake up in latrine. Wake up in latrone. Sometimes it'll give you a soul heart, and sometimes it'll give you a card. Trust good people. Have you... Okay, fuck you, I'm blowing it up. I usually just blow it up, but I was like, hey, might as well show the good people at home the fortunes, and I didn't realize how... Ah! Okay. Yeah, those are homing bombs. I fucking hate those. They're really annoying. Just try and shoot them and run in the opposite direction, and you should be fine with most characters. But if you're playing as the Forgotten, or if you're playing as Magdalene, then you're fucked, and there's fuck all you can do about it, so good luck with that. And I have no idea where I'm going. This way, this way. We're just going in random directions, folks. Not this way. We're going up. Where's the I am error room when you need it? And this wasn't even the right way. Epic. You know, I did this video because I didn't really know what else to do. And, you know, I'm having about as good a time as I thought. Which is, you know, pretty fun. I get to talk about things. I haven't been talking a lot, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to gauge. I mean, I don't know. I've been talking for like 50 straight minutes, and I guess I'm starting to feel, I feel a little tired. I keep saying I don't know. I guess I'm nervous. I want to say I don't know, but I kind of just want to be quiet because I don't want to say I don't know so many times in a row. It's the stupid like thing all over again. Why do I always do this? I have so many bad talking habits. And talking's the one thing I enjoy doing, so I don't want to be bad at it. Oh my god, a new room? Holy fuck. You know, I've been talking for... God, I've been talking so much that, you know, that's fine for me now, but I'm gonna have to edit this video. I'm not gonna be able to edit anything out because I'm just talking about how the game works and shit. I didn't want this to be an LP, but that's what it's gonna feel like. Maybe I should start streaming, because that would, I feel like it would be more acceptable if I was streaming. But no one's gonna watch my stream, so I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just do it like this. And never reference anyone in chat, 'cause it's weird to reference chat when no one's in chat, you know? You understand what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm putting down. You ride, you're buying what I'm selling. You riding what I'm saddling. Where the fuck am I going? Come on, guys. And by guys, I mean anyone. Please, someone help me. Oh! Oh, shit. I'm at a crossroads. This way? Where's this go? Yeah, god fucking damn. Okay. I already went down here. Try going... Where the hell can the way forward be? Not to be confused with Way Forward, the company who makes the Shantae games, of course. Are those games actually good? I kind of want to, I don't know, they look weird. They look weird, and I don't know why people like Shantae so much. I've never played any of the games, so yeah, of course I don't know. But people talk about the Shantae games, but I've never really heard anything good about them, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe I just haven't been looking. Maybe I just haven't been looking for good things about the Shantae series enough, but people always talk about Shantae. People don't really talk about why Shantae is good. At least I haven't heard people talk about why Shantae is good. But, you know, I'm sure it's pretty good. You know, people don't talk about it wasn't good unless it's like Bubsy. But people, you know, people are pretty clearly don't like Bubsy. People are pretty clearly don't like Shantae. Whatever, this is It Lives. This is like mom or mother or whatever you want to call her. Oh, look at that. Look at the top of the screen. I never realized the sprite is fucked up. But whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters is this is It Lives, and this will always be the boss of Womb 2. And it's kind of like a bullet hell. I like this fight. It's a bullet hell, then you have to shoot the enemies that it spawns in. This is I can't talk because I have to dodge these goddamn bullets. But this boss actually replaces another boss. I think it's the only boss that does that, where it replaces another boss, because for the first 20 times you fight this thing, it won't actually be It Lives. It will be Mom's Heart. So it actually upgrades in difficulty after the 20th time you beat it. Or is it 20 or is it more like 19? Whatever. The point is that the boss changes, which is cool. That's cool. That's a nice way to keep it interesting. And once it turns into It Lives, it will the way will open to the Shoal and the Cathedral. And depending on what, and now this is the part where you got to remember what card you picked what photo you picked when you beat Mom. I just unlocked this. Oh shit, that's cool. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it, but that's cool. That's a cool item. Yeah, so this is the part where you have to remember. Wait, why am I fighting this guy? I have both key pieces. Yeah, once you have both key pieces, there's no reason to fight the angels anymore. So I don't know why I'm doing it. Just force of habit, I guess. But yeah, basically remember what photo you picked up when you fought Mom, because this is where it becomes important. If you take the Polaroid, you're going to want to go to the cathedral, which is the glowy area. And if you took the negative, you're going to want to go into the shoal, which is the cage. I took the Polaroid, so I'm going to go to the cathedral. Yeah, so if I had the negative right now, I would be able to play this floor, but I wouldn't be able to advance on to the next floor. I would be stuck here because there's a secret floor after this. This would make more sense if you understood how this game is, I don't know, paced. Structured is a better word. It would make more sense if you understood how this game was structured. And basically, this is a game of unlocks. You unlock things that allow you to advance further in. The first time you play this game, the first time you play this game, your run, let's call it a run, which every time you play through the game, that's pretty standard naming jargon word, I don't know, name for that. It's a pretty standard term for whenever you play. The first run will stop whenever you beat Mom. And then you'll be able to, and then once you beat Mom, you'll unlock the womb. And then once you beat Mom's heart, which so yeah, you unlock the womb, which also means that you also unlock Mom's heart. Then you beat Mom's heart 20 times, and then you'll unlock the shoal and cathedral. And then once you, and then you'll unlock characters along the way. While this is happening, you'll unlock a bunch of other shit, like other characters. And after you unlock the cathedral and the shoal, that's when the structure, I should say, starts getting a bit more specific, more complicated. I don't really know the words. Oh god, it's one of those fucking walking hosts. That's when things get more complicated. When, to unlock the next area, you're gonna have to fight. No, wait, I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, I'm thinking of the loss. I'm thinking of unlocking the loss, I think. Wait, why isn't my crown recharging? Whatever, the point is that... Oh, I think it's only when you're at full health. Yeah, that makes sense. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that's when it gets... I forget how this game's structured past that point. It probably gets more complicated. I'm assuming... Actually, you probably... To unlock the next world, you probably have to just beat the shoal and the cathedral once, and then once you beat the shoal, you'll unlock the negative, and then once you beat the cathedral, you'll unlock the Polaroid, which will unlock new worlds, which I will talk about when we get there. So yeah, so I have beaten the cathedral. I've beaten both the cathedral and the shoal before, which is why I had the Polaroid and the negative show up after I beat Mom. So yeah, that's kind of how this game is. That's kind of how this game's structured. It's pretty interesting as a concept. It's pretty different from most games, and I'm not talking about Binding of Isaac. Well, I guess I am talking about Binding of Isaac because other roguelikes aren't really structured like that. Other roguelikes are more. Other roguelikes have unlocks, but typically you can beat the game on your first run if you're like super good and you get lucky with the best base items. I can't really think of any other roguelikes where you can't beat the game. You can't beat the final boss. Oh, come on, I'm getting my ass handed. Where you can't beat the final boss the first time you play through the game, but on your first run. Of course, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Like, you're not going to beat a roguelike on your first run. Unless you're a returning player, which that's not really your first run, is it? But I think it is more realistic that you could... I don't know. I think it's more realistic that you could beat Mom on your first run. I don't think I did that. I don't remember doing that. I've been playing this game for a while, so I don't really remember my first time playing it. I don't really remember my first time playing most games. Like my first time. Like straight out of the box, just downloaded it. But yeah, what am I talking about? God, I'm getting all lightheaded from talking so much. I'm talking so much, I'm losing all my precious oxygen. My blood flow is becoming thin of its oxygen. Oh boy. Yeah, sometimes the game will throw two bosses at you, and I don't really know how you're supposed to avoid taking damage there. So, hope you're not playing as Lost, because if you are, then you're in for a rude awakening. And that's for you die-hard Isaac fans, because I don't feel like explaining more game mechanics. Explaining game mechanics is hard, and giving your thoughts on it's even harder. Yeah, this is some more surprise brimstone laser shit. I don't mind it when they... because the thing about those ghosts is they'll spawn and then, you know, they'll disappear, they'll attack. I fucking hate these guys, too. These guys can fuck themselves. You can't attack them without them shooting you, and you can barely dodge the goddamn bullets because they home in on you. And I'm gonna die. I'm not even gonna fight the boss. I can't even see where the fuck I am, man. Come on. Okay, this is Envy. Maybe, no, yeah, this is Envy, and he'll bounce around. He is, like, you know, he's like the Phantom Manta from Mario Sunshine. We'll break into more shit. Give me a heart, you bastards! I got a heart just for leaving that room. Let's go. Ugh. Yeah, but I guess going back to the structure, I like the structure. I think it's cool. I think it really encourages repeat playthroughs. It encourages the getting good and the deep knowledge of the game and what items do what and stuff. I like it. I think it's neat. It's always fun getting constantly changing up the game. You know, variety is the spice of life. You gotta keep people on their toes or else they're gonna get bored. And you can do... you can unlock things with special conditions, and you can do multiple unlocks at once. There are some unlocks I think are fucking dumb, and I'll get into that when I get to it, I guess. I don't know. I still haven't... There's one unlockable character. Actually, there's two unlockable characters that I'm thinking of specifically that I still haven't unlocked yet because the unlock conditions are fucking stupid. They are dumb. Oh yeah, anyway, yeah, you fight Isaac. And the first... I do remember the first time I fought Isaac. I was like, what the fuck? I'm fighting me? And yes, I did make Tim Allen say... Oh, okay. That was just me being dumb. You always want to fight this boss at a distance. And then that's going to happen, and then you just realize you wasted 50 minutes. Then you realize it's been 50 fucking minutes and you have nothing to show for it except a shitty video that doesn't even have a conclusion. Ugh.